they make it juicy.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Louisa Ruby. How you doing? How you feeling? I hope you're okay. Today I've got a very special video. If you guys have followed me from the days of I'm okay, I used to be the queen of story times, and today I've got a story time for you guys. This story time I probably recorded about 3-4 times, but it never made it to the cut, and that's mostly because of how my mind was at that state in time. So I wanted to really take my time because I know once I drop this, you guys are gonna want more. But now I'm back, I'm feeling good, I'm better. I'm gonna come to you guys and do this video. So I'm gonna do my makeup at the same time sharing a story. If you hear like a humming sound at the back, it's really hot, so I need my fan on. I'm gonna try my best not to put it in the mic, but you know, I need it. I'm really hot, so let's get into the video. Okay, so to start off with, I've already waxed down my brows. Yeah, as you can see, I've already waxed down my brows. I actually have quite like straight eyebrows, so my hairs don't actually go up, and this helps my eyebrows just stay flat, one, and also make it a bit more fuller, so I don't struggle to make the full eyebrow effect. But yeah, that's my brows. Okay, so before we start, actually, pause, a disclaimer. All those people who actually know the story or who are part of the story, I don't have a problem with them, I don't despise them, and I don't want them to also watch this and feel like there's beef. There's no beef. I'm just trying to use my experience to share words of advice to, you know, just protect your inner energy, you know, because they might not think they did something wrong to you, but you that feel this way, you know, it's best to protect your own energy than to, you know, get scarred, let's say. So stay tuned and keep watching. I'm gonna start off with my foundation, as you do. I don't start with my brows, I start with my foundation and then keep going. But like I said, I'm not gonna talk about that today. All my makeup things are gonna be down below in the description, but y'all just listen to the story. Okay, so sorry guys, my camera cut and I don't know where the footage is gone. So I just put my foundation on. Don't worry, everything will be listed down below. So repeating myself again, this relationship that I was in, it's the second time I was in that relationship. The first time I was quite young, I didn't know what was going on, but the second time I was a bit older. And don't you guys love clean fresh brushes? Like, bruh, the clean fresh brush vibe just gets me excited to put makeup on. So this guy, like, we were happy at the time. Of course we were happy, like, you know, sometimes because like when you go back to date somebody again, you just know the person a little bit better, so it's easier for you to get back and gel. So at this time, I'm a type of person, I'm very easy to get along with because of the type of personality I have, but I'm also selective with friends. I'm not just like everybody's my friend just because we got along at someone's birthday party. Do you understand? So basically, I was in this relationship, and the first year of the relationship, I didn't really introduce this guy to anyone. Oh, got something on my eye. Everybody knew I was in a relationship. Like, everywhere I went, everyone knew, because he would be like behind me or next to me, and the same thing for him as well. Like, we were always there. So I never really introduced him to friends. He was in university at the time, so when he officially finished uni and came down to London, I thought, let me show you my sides of the world, because I used to go to his university and I was rather with his friends more than he was with mine. So at the time, like I said, I don't know, did I have friends besides, for some reason it looked like I didn't have any friends besides these two girls, but it looked like I didn't have any friends. So when I came to London, or when he came to London, it was like I said before, come and let me show you my side of the world. At the time I was doing presenting work, so literally I was always out and about doing programs left, right and centre. So literally I was like, come let me show you the celeb life, basically. So as I was introducing him to that, I remember one time I went to, I think it's his church or something, and some girl saw me. Yeah, we're gonna call her, let's use Ghanaian names because then I can remember. I'm gonna call her MFA. Yeah? If you guys don't know that name, it's a girl. It's a Ewen. I was about to say girl. It's a Ewen name, okay? So I met MFA at this guy's church, or I think it was a church or a party or something. But it was somewhere that he was taking me to. Oh, you're joking me. Yeah, so I met MFA there, yeah? And MFA approached me as, oh my god, it's Emma K. Oh my god, hi Emma K. I really watch your videos, Emma K. Da, da, da. And me being the awkward Emma K that I am, sometimes I was just like, hi. Because I wouldn't expect that to meet, like, let's say a supporter. I don't call you guys fans, I call you guys supporters, right? In such an environment. But I did. And after a while, I think me and her became very close. I don't remember how we became close, but we became very, very close, okay? And like, as in, I was FaceTiming this girl, Lini, every day, okay? So we've become close now. We've become close, and she already knows the guy I'm with. So let's also give him a name. Let's give him Ni. I don't know, I'm picking non-Ashanti names, but Ni, okay? So Ni and MFA they already knew of each other. So it was easy for me to, you know, chill with them because I know him and she knows him and he knows her and he knows me. So we were cool. Speedily moving on. The second girl that was part of our friendship group, because we eventually built a friendship group, yeah? We went to the same educational institution. I'm not gonna say which area, but we went to the same educational institution. And we never really spoke when we was in school. She was just a girl that because we were in the same department, we always came across each other basically. So at the time I was doing very well with my makeup. Like, I was better than now. Obviously COVID has kind of messed up things, but I was better than now. So I remember she must have asked me, I think that was our first encounter, where she asked me to do her makeup. And then ever since there, like, we just became like Bonnie and Clyde basically. She was going through a lot in her life, so I really felt like, you know, I really like this girl. She's a really nice person, so I'm going to use everything in my life to support her and what she's going through. And that being said, I got my boyfriend Ni part of it as well. So the second girl, let's give her Mame, yeah? So me, Mame, and MFA and Ni have now become a group of friends. So we're always talking all the time. Ni now goes and also involves his friend, and then I also involve another male guy. So now we've become a group of Ni, MFA, myself, Mame, my friend, and his friend. So it's now 6 of us in this group. So majority of times when you see us in groups or like a group of people, it's always us together. Moving on now, yeah. How do I say this? Did I wet this? I don't think I even wet this. It's been almost a year and a half that me and Ni have been together. The relationship is going well, but I don't know what happened. Like, when he moved to London, things were just going left. Like, too much was happening. And you know, I don't know, like, girls can testify to say this, yeah, but when things start to go, when I don't know how to say it, when a girl's in a relationship and certain things are done a certain way, like, you build a comfort wall around it, especially if it's the guy doing something for you. So the moment things like, for instance, fights and arguments and lack of understanding gets into the bubble, like, you get so diverted. It's just like, how did we get here type thing, yeah? And that was me basically. So me and Ni were okay and everything was fine. Like I said, me and the girls and his boys and my boys, we would always go out together. Why is the screen not blending? We would always go out together and it was good. So now me and Ni started to experience some problems. And like girls should, and this is the area where my lesson number 1 begins. Girls, if you're in a relationship, I do not care. I repeat, I do not care how long you have been friends with these girls. Let there be a line that cannot be crossed. As in, it's not everything that goes on in your relationship that you must run to your friends, because your friends can even jeopardize the whole situation, okay? That's one advice I give you guys. So basically, what happened was, when we started facing our problems, obviously I was always running to my friends, telling them this problem, telling them that issue, and then they were in their own minds giving me advice on what to do, what not to do, and stuff like that. And obviously when you're not saying, it's not, the thing is, it's not as if they gave me advice that's crazy, but the involvement, them having the say, do you understand? Them having the say in a relationship that basically has nothing to do with them, just gave them too much power at the end, and you guys will see. So it got to a point where the problems were becoming too much. I'm trying to be as fast as possible so this video is not extra long. But yeah, the problems became too much, and then I was just like, yeah, there's too much happening. But at the end of the day, when my feelings were out, I wasn't trying to leave. I wasn't trying to dip. I wasn't trying to move away from the guy, or, you know, try and make myself believe that I can go do something somewhere else, if that makes sense. Okay guys, sorry, my camera is just doing the most. I don't understand. But anyway, yes, so eventually we all started chilling, we were becoming friends. Like I said, we had problems, and I was getting my friends involved, like telling them all the problems that I was having and stuff like that, which I said before, you should always have a line, a barrier that you don't cross with things like that. Never tell your friends that issue. So I don't remember what happened exactly, but so Mame, like I said, was having a lot of problems. Yeah, she was having personal problems. She was having personal problems at home. And bearing in mind, maybe I'm just going crazy, but Mame did not know me. Mame only knew me through me. So it's like, I'm your friend, Mame. So anything you need, you should come to me and not come to me. So Nee and Mame discovered that they live quite close to each other. In fact, it was like just one road down. Just down the road, basically, sorry. So whenever we go out, because I live in one area compared to where they were staying, like all three of them. So for instance, if it was me, Nee, Mame and MFA, yeah, MFA, Nee and Mame all live in one specific area, whereas I live further away. So I thought, oh, because of the times we get home late, like Nee should please help out and drop my friends home, right? After a while it started to get annoying, and I wanted to change that rule. And when I wanted to change it, now I'm being petty. Okay, I was sussing certain things out. That's why I decided to change that rule. So, and eventually Nee and Mame started spending some time together that I wasn't really happy about, because Nee and Mame are not friends. Just because you know my man doesn't mean we are friends, or I mean you guys are friends. You just know him. The friend is the girlfriend, not you. Okay? But I thought nothing of it, because I love my girls and everything, right? I loved them to bits. I didn't think anything bad of them, you know? I wouldn't. Why would I? And then, how do I even go about this? It became a thing whereby Nee started knowing things about Mame before I did. So if Mame is experiencing something at home, Nee will know, and Nee will even come and tell me, oh, did you hear that Mame is this? And I'm sitting here so confused. Like, what? Mame didn't tell me that. It's like, oh yeah, Mame called me and da-da-da-da. Okay. So, like I said, I wasn't trying to make a fuss. So I never really like confronted Mame about it. I rather was talking to Nee, and I was basically telling Nee, say on your steady, because this, I don't understand why on no air fell and stuff like that. So please, would you let her know, like, say, oh, asem way and asem. Why am I speaking in tree like all of you understand tree? Like, I was basically telling him that you should pattern, like, it's not everything, like, don't get too friendly, basically. And that he should, whenever she does choose to call him, he should basically just say, yo, I'm not your friend like that. Like, have you told Louisa? Does Louisa know about this? Try and divert it to me, you get what I mean? Because she needs to understand there's levels to this thing. So, Nee was just like, oh, Nee was moving mad defensive. Nee was like, but there's nothing wrong. Like, if she finds that comfort in me, like, I was looking at him like, you don't know what you're saying. Because whenever, if one of your boys came and spoke to me all the time about them and their girl, or them and their situation, right? you would be like, yo, bro, why you not hollering at me? Like, you know what I mean? You'll be moving some way because it's your girl and you want to be protective over that. Because it's not everyone that you can trust in this world. Do you understand? But he didn't find it a problem. So I said, you know what? Let me not come and start what doesn't need to be started. Let me just not assume what I think is happening. So I remember, if you guys do remember, I had a program. My very first program. If you guys remember my very first program. Yeah, I was preparing that. And because, listen, I wouldn't say I was in the world, but I wasn't a minister, okay? I wasn't a minister, and I've just come out of nowhere telling everybody, hey everyone, I want to have a program. Even me himself didn't even believe me that I wanted to do a program. He didn't even help me until like a month's time. A month's time to the program is when Nee decided to come and help me and support me in some way. I asked Mommy to be a part of the visiting ministers or the performing ministers because Mommy could sing, right? Mommy could sing, and I wanted her to be a part of it. And personally speaking, I felt like the direction Mommy was going on in her music career, she was a bit lost. So I said, maybe if she comes down to Christ, she can not only recognize where she's going in her life, but build a relationship with God as well. So I planned everything. I got all my friends invited, all the ministers I knew. Like, the list was up. I was advertising everything with Mommy's face on it. So me and Mommy are just there, and then Mommy comes out of nowhere, right? And this is what drives me a bit insane. Mommy comes out of nowhere and says to me, oh, she's basically been trying to find a group or some people to sing with, right? She's been trying to find some people to sing with, and by grace, she has been able to find this group. At the time, I was happy for her because I know that she's been wanting this. But I was thinking, are you not the same person who was trying to build her relationship with God? These people, they're not Christian singers, so I don't understand. And she was like, well, she's not making any decision now. She's gonna go and try it out. I said, that's between you and your God, innit? Like, what can I do? So then, I think we were doing rehearsals. We were doing rehearsals for this program. And every rehearsal, I think the very first, every rehearsal, this girl was not there. Even if she comes, she's late. And then one time, she came out of nowhere. She said she doesn't want to do the show anymore. She's in a group band or something like that, or something. I think it was either the last rehearsal before the show, and she needed to be there. And she said she couldn't be there because she was with the group and blah 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 blah. And I said to her, what type of nonsense are you telling me right now? Do you know what I mean? Like, you had a commitment with me. If you want to be in that group, that's you and your God. But I need you at my rehearsal. I've got people coming from their homes to come and do this rehearsal and you're not here yet. And she was basically like, she said a whole bunch, some crazy stuff here. She was even saying that, I even told her that if she's not trying to get back to doing gospel music and stuff, and she said to me she's gonna do worldly music for a while, get famous, and then go to Christ. That's how people will know her. So I said, you've lost your mind. At that point, the moment she said that, I just said, okay, don't worry, you're not part of my show anymore. If you feel like this pop thing is more important for you, then go ahead. I can't stop you and your dreams and your visions or whatever. And what does Nee come and do? Nee now comes and supports this girl. I just want to make it clear, I don't know what was wrong with Nee, but any problem that me and this girl had, Nee was always supporting this girl. Nee would always call me and draw me out for what I've done and not even try and listen to see where I'm coming from or how I felt or anything. But Nee was showing some behaviors that I was not really happy about. So that was what was growing my suspicion. So when I told Nee was trying to calm me down, like, oh, Amma, you know, it's not a that thing, you know, you don't need to get all upset and stuff. And I said, nah, it's alright, because she never comes to any rehearsals, and now some R&B group has come into her life. She's completely abandoned not only even me, but now God is second chance. She says she's gonna go and become an R&B singer. After she's successful, then she'll come to Christ. That's how people will be able to know her. So what, being a gospel singer, no one can notice you? I said it as well. That one is not me. It's between her and her God. But today's my last rehearsal for my show. You haven't come to any. You need to be here at the last one. You're coming to tell me you're with your group. So I don't want that energy around me. You have to respect that. No, but Nee doesn't listen to me. Nee still goes and supports this girl and tells this girl to come to my house. Okay, moving on with the story. I'm probably going to do my brows and come back actually. So hold on 1 second. Okay guys, so I used the opportunity to also do my brows and lashes, so we was able to do that. Okay, so we're gonna fast forward a little bit. As I said, the girl had problems, and now every time she wanted to vent to someone, she was venting to Nee, and I would just be like, why does Nee know things before I do? Like, is there a problem between me and her? So sometimes I'll even approach her to find out if everything's okay between me and her and stuff like that, without having to say, I don't like the fact that you always tell Nee these things and you don't put me first as your friend and stuff. Which, second advice, if you have a problem with how your friend is with your man, don't hide it. Okay, even if you think, oh no, she's my friend, she won't do anything, the Bible says we do not know man after the flesh and their intentions of good and evil in our lives. Okay, so please, sorry guys, my camera's being something, but yeah, like I said, if you ever hit that point in your life, please don't do that. Okay, if you feel like something is happening, follow your instincts and don't be afraid to ask. Tell your friends about it. Not everybody around you wants you to win. I'm not saying she didn't want me to win, but I just felt that way at the time. Eventually, my friends kind of got the drift that I didn't want to be in this relationship anymore. And they were pushing my head. Sis, do what makes you happy, even though we love you two together, like, do what makes you happy, you can deserve better, you're a pretty girl, all of this. All of these things our friends always tell us, isn't it? So yeah, me too. I'm like, yeah, I do deserve better. Yeah, I do. Basically, my face was so bright, I need to dim it down. So yeah, I was just like, yeah, I do deserve better. Actually, I really do deserve better. Like, I can't even think about it. Like, man deserves a lot. That was basically my mindset at the time. In this period of time, Mame has refused to be my friend like about 10 times in this friendship, and it's only Nee that she goes to come and ask me to be my friend again. He doesn't like Mame anymore because just that one thing, yeah. Mame rejected the simple fact that I shouldn't get back together with Nee anymore. So Nee now had some form of hatred towards Mame. So sometimes I could be on the phone with Nee and maybe I'm out with Mame, and then Nee will find out that I'm with Mame, and then I will turn the camera to him, like this is FaceTime. I'll turn the camera to her, sorry, and they would just be screwing and insulting each other. Like, seriously, I'm not even joking. So I'd either have to come off the phone or tell Mame to bring her voice down or something because it would be in public. Long story short, after I cut both of them off, I had another friend, right? I had another friend, and I'll call her Sewa. She has been my friend for a very long time. When I was in an educational institution. Lovely. And she was another friend that never really was close to Nee, but knew of Nee because obviously me and Nee were dating. Now, me and Nee are dating, she finds out we're not together and she really wants us to be together again, and I'm like, sis, ooh, you're stressing yourself, don't even bother type thing, yeah, because me and my breath. And she was like, no, I'm gonna let this out. I said, do whatever you like, innit? So she chooses to go speak to Nee, and now her and Nee are now texting friends and all of this stuff. And she comes and tells me some saucy story. She comes to tell me that Nee openly admitted that he was doing some naughty things with Mame whilst we were together. Yes, guys, you heard it. My intuition never lies. Okay? He admitted that him and Mame did some unforgivable things. That for sure I found out it would be techie. Yes guys, so to summarize the story, I found out that Mami and Nee was doing the most catastrophic things in private, and it just broke my heart. I wasn't even going to confront her about it, but God in his own faithfulness made her come and confront me to want to be friends again. And then I just dropped the question to her, and she tried to be doing higgy hags, and I said, please just tell me the truth, because right now, like, it's not even that thing. And she told me the truth, and I literally just hurt myself, because I thought, rah, like, if you guys could figure out who's who, you guys would know me and Mommy were like paper and glue. Like, we just worked together. I loved this girl with my whole heart, and she turned around and did that to me. I was broken. I thought, nah, girls are scary. First I thought boys were scary, but no, girls are scary. Okay, girls are scary, and I couldn't believe it. One thing I can let you guys know is, after that, I even found out that MFA was even becoming more friendly. I don't know, maybe in my head I'm thinking that, oh, if my girl has an ex-boyfriend now, I'm cutting ties with him because I'm behind my girl. Do you understand? None of these girls did that for me, okay? None of these girls did that for me, and I was just, I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to do. Yeah. Even the other girl that helped me send the message, so much was happening on that side, but with her, because our friendship is so tight, yeah, I kind of realized I overreacted. I feel like because I was a bit stunned by the other two girls and their things, so when I saw things that I didn't have an answer to between her and me, I think I said Sewa, isn't it? I kind of reacted very quickly without having to process anything. But me and Sewa are good. We're okay. We've been able to brush past our situations. Me and MFR, we are also okay. We don't talk all the time, but we're okay. As for me and what's her name, Mami, she's back there because I thought, nah, you're crazy. This girl was like involved in my life, and this is a lesson I want you guys to understand. When I took Christ too, all of these girls in their own ways vanished. Maybe it was a good thing. Maybe they had to go away with the guy as well. Maybe where God wanted me to go, they couldn't tag along. If they did, they would drag me down. So when he left, they had to go too. That could have been a method that God was using, but it was painful. And the thing I just want you to understand is, if you guys see the relationship you're in, whether you think it's serious, whether you think it's going to take you somewhere or not, the moment you have agreed to be with somebody, you need to let there be a line. Because what happens is, things like this happen where true friendships get broken down because of a guy. Do you understand? Someone could also say, but that had to happen for you to see the real mindset of your friend. Clearly your friend is just hungry for everything you want. Do you understand? Or something along those lines. But it's still painful. And to prevent yourself from getting into places like that, putting up boundaries. Not letting your man always drop your friends home. Not always talking to your friends about what goes on between you and your guy. Not always going out with your guy and your friends. Not even allowing contact details to be exchanged. If you can't get through to me, you know my siblings. You know my mum. I'll say one thing too. If you are a woman of God and you have the spirit of discernment, or you ask God for the spirit of discernment in situations like this, or even if you enter a friendship or relationship, please do not ignore the signs God is giving you. It's not even a joke. I know it's hard. Sometimes we are in positions where we think, but God, are you sure it won't work like that? But God, are you sure? And to be honest, there's days where even me, I question, but the Holy Spirit is a powerful spirit, and he foresees things and already knows that things, you know, will work out this way or work out the other way, if that makes sense. So yes guys, that is my video. If you don't remember the 2 tips I gave you guys, the first one is make barriers. Okay, make barriers. Even in your friendship groups, make barriers. Like, you need to gain some self-respect for yourself. Second one too is, when you sense things, don't run away from what you sense. Identify them, bring it out into the light, and gain peace and sanity for yourself. Okay, and pray. Even in your friendship groups, pray, because you never even know the ones that are the snakes in your group, the ones that are here to just come and set traps and watch you fall in your group. Toxic friends are not the best. Okay, mine was through a relationship, yours could be through something else. Don't wait till it's too late to realize that, oh, this is what pain feels like. pray all the time, meditate all the time, and keep your eyes peeled. God will deliver you from those wicked friends. Okay. So hope you guys enjoyed the story time. I tried to merge everything together. I didn't want to do part 1, part 2 for you two. Wow. I didn't want to do part 1 and part 2 for you guys. I just wanted to merge it together. So I hope you guys enjoyed my first ever story time since I've been away. So yeah, see you guys, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and don't forget to turn on your notification. What's wrong with me today, James? Don't forget to turn on your notification bell and subscribe to my channel. My videos are coming. I'm not stopping. See y'all. See ya. Bye. Say bye. Bye.
When you talk about acronym, you have to talk about J-Malice.